Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 16th April 2026 Aries. Today is likely to be another busy day for you. You might have to volunteer in activities for the morning and then get roped into running errands in the afternoon. It will be busy, bordering on hectic, but the hustle and bustle of being out and about is energizing. Invite some friends to join you for dinner in the evening to cap off the high energy of the day. Taurus, keep your eyes and ears open to all new possibilities. Even if it hasn't been your habit to read the help-handed situation of the newspaper, do so today. You might be surprised at what you will find there. Your skills apply in all sorts of jobs, and you don't need to limit your search to one profession. You have a good mind and working on the overdrive now. Use it to figure out the next steps for your advancement. Gemini, today, your strong sense of nostalgia likely has you leaning towards all things that are old. If you do some furniture shopping, you'll be drawn to antique shops rather than contemporary stores. There is something about the patana and the other things that come with age. This applies to people as well as objects, which may explain why you tend to prefer to be with people who are older than you. Cancer, it is bound to be a beautiful day as everyone seems to be in a warm, congenial mood. You and your romantic partner in particular are feeling especially close and connected today. If marriage is in the process of falling in and out of love, then you're both definitely in the in phase. Enjoy it while it lasts, spend a quiet day together and cap it off with dinner at an elegant restaurant. Leo, you have much to be grateful for. Why not go out and celebrate with friends? Forget about work and family troubles and kick up your heels, have a high old time. You deserve the break. If you don't seize these moments with what the opportunities you have, you might risk becoming a single-minded individual who thinks only of work at the expense of life's other great pleasures. Virgo, you're eager and optimistic today, which works out well for you. In the capable nature, you're likely to find things that begin to click into place at work. Something that has been troubling you for some time suddenly becomes clear. What was once a stumbling block is now a mere hump in the road and easily to overcome. All indications are that you'll be successful at whatever you do now, so dare to dream big. Libra, today should be very devoted to paperwork and getting your financial affairs and budgets in order. Once this is done, you can relax in the evening with friends and loved ones. You're especially intuitive right now, so you'll be able to pick up on all the unspoken thoughts and feelings of those around you. Scorpio, all financial undertakings have good aspects today, and it could be that you have been thinking of starting a new business venture. If so, you're likely to meet the ideal business partner. Keep your eyes and ears tuned as to what you might go in your daily routine. You never know when you might be introduced to that one special person that you need in your life. Socialize in all events and make good friends. Sagittarius, this is bound to be a wonderful day. You're looking and feeling great and it shows. This is a day of kindness and cooperation. Family members might pitch in to help without being asked, and this might be a great thing for you. Your romantic partner might also get involved cleaning out the garage with your children and start cleaning their rooms. This definitely isn't your typical day, so enjoy the harmony that it brings for you. Capricorn, this is a good day for you to analyze information. You have an especially acute business sense which you should use to your advantage. Whether you're thinking of translating a creative project into a business proposal or working on that business plan, all indications say that your efforts will yield rich rewards, so make the most of whatever this day has to offer you. Aquarius, you're a hard worker, but today your thoughts on more home things than work. You feel especially close to your family and friends and they mean the most to you. Jobs and even careers come and go, but friends and family are forever. Enjoy being with them today. Gather everyone together and go for a takeout dinner. It's just fine if you restart your diet tomorrow. Aries, you have a strong spirit of cooperation today. It inspires you to pitch in and help others without being asked. Your romantic partner could be surprised to see you show up and help with a chore. Never mind that you don't know what you're doing, you'll figure it out. Others will be impressed seeing you go above and beyond what you have been asked to do. Your efforts on all fronts won't go unnoticed. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 16th April 2026. Do have yourself a great and wonderful day.
Hi, good morning, guys. It's Thursday. Welcome to our show. It's the morning show on DBS with Marine. Let's head on over to... Thanks, guys. We need to take a short break. We'll be right back. a health fair that is coming up. It's not just your regular health fair. The Ministry of Health has partnered with Harper, or the other way around. Harper is partnered with the Ministry of Health, and they will be doing a health fair curated around persons on the spectrum of autism. They've got a wonderful curated space from 9 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock. They'll be at the Ave Maria School, and they're going to be providing services for persons with autism. It's a beautiful thing, and I think, persons should commend it. There's also going to be sessions for persons with caregivers for persons with autism as well. So I think it's a step in the right direction. So Tanzania, she met with us. She's from the Ministry of Health. She enlightened us a bit. Right. Well, I'm here with Tanzania. Tanzania here. Tanz, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good.
No, I come and pull you out in the people workshop. It's good.
Yes,
it's good.
yes,
That's all right.
that's
I'm
okay,
glad
that's
you
fine.
decided to come out and talk to us. Because something remarkable is coming up.
Yes.
And the Ministry of Health is partnering with Harper.
Yes.
To put on a health fair.
Yes, we are.
Surrounding people on the spectrum.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that the first time something like that has been done?
Yes, it's the first time.
We did health fair.
We did health, yeah, but that's the first
never
time. Yes.
specifically curated for persons with autism.
No.
Wow. So what is exciting about, what is different about this? Why is this one so timely? What can we expect when we come out to this as well? We're going to the where in a minute, but it's important for us to have an understanding, why is it important for the ministry to be able to partner on a mission of that sort?
Okay, the reason why it's important for the ministry to partner on that mission is because we sort of need for special services to be provided to those persons because they are extra special.
Absolutely.
You understand? And the ministry is all about inclusion of healthcare to everybody. It doesn't matter of your capabilities and your challenges. We want to make everybody feel inclusion of healthcare, so everybody can take control of their health and can have access to the healthcare services that we are providing. Because health is wealth.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we try to do it basically sensory friendly. That means it's specifically designed for persons of those special nature. So we try to make it that when a person accesses the services, they feel comfortable, they feel calm, they feel welcome, and they are more willing to access the services that we are providing to them as well.
Oh gosh, this is so nice. No, that is a start. I mean, I know that a lot recently, the minister also being very much included, there's even a department now with special directives to oversee, special needs.
Yes.
So, and this is the first time that we're seeing this. So definitely a lot is being done to really go beyond the lip service of inclusion.
Yes.
But we're seeing a lot of
a lot more action.
Yes. To align with that. Now, does that mean that we can look forward to some more of this moving forward? Health services?
Yes. We want to make it like maybe a twice yearly or bi-yearly initiative for persons with this.
Okay, let's get down to the activity now. When is it going to be? What can be expected on the day? And what are you hoping to accomplish there?
Okay, the activity will be taking place at the Ave Maria Girls Primary School.
Okay.
It's from 9 to 3 a.m. Okay.
When? What day it is?
It's on the 18th of April, which is Saturday coming. Yes, Saturday. Yes, Saturday coming. So it's from 9 to 3. And we'll be providing services such as like the breast self-examination, the pap smear screening, because cancer has been on the rise. We also, not forgetting the men, we'll be doing the PSAs for them as well.
Oh, lovely.
We will have some nutrition counseling and guidance being provided.
I like this.
We're also going to do the HbA1c, that is the blood sugar testing to find out the diabetes status. We'll also be doing some mental health counseling and guidance, at least to encourage and to provide the parents or the persons with those special needs children how to manage the stress. And this month is Stress Awareness Month as well. So we try to collaborate everything.
Oh gosh. But it does. Whether or not you want to collaborate it, they're all a part of each other. So it's good that we are now tying it all in, showing the link, but also providing services that deals with the entire thing. So that's great. Kudos to the ministry for that, and big up to Harper as well. So it's Saturday from 9 at the Ave Maria School. Girls' School. Well, that's a good initiative, and we look forward to more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Taz.
No problem.
Yes. The this feature, my colleague Jaden had a sit down, well, a Zoom link up with one of our regional counterparts. Well, you know how we do, we link the region when it comes to that. So this young lady is of Jamaican descent. So let's hear what that conversation was all about.
I am an HR consultant and I'm a leadership coach, and I also do training and development. So I work with leaders in organizations and with teams to help them to transition from one stage of their life to another stage of their life in their journey as leaders. And so I deal with them individually and I also work with them in the organizations to build both their individual strengths and the organization as a whole.
All right. Now, if you say that now, let's jump onto that first.
Okay.
How integral is that, and how do we make that transitional process come with an ease? Because that is no light task at all.
Oh, certainly not. Certainly not. So let me give you an example. You have persons in organizations who are moving from a position of an individual contributor to a leader, for example, a supervisor.
Right.
And they're going to be supervising the same people who were their friends yesterday, and today they are now their supervisor. That's a difficult one.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people say they'd rather go and climb Mount Everest than have to be in that position. So to navigate that, that's difficult. And that's what a coach helps you to do. And that's what mentors can also help you to do. So one of the main things is reflection, reflecting on where you came from, where you are now, and where you want to take yourself. And a coach can help you with that. So it's very important.
Of course, also with that will come a lot of pressure as well.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. And you know, in the Caribbean, what we say about pressure and pipe.
But your pressure was fine. So when it comes to the pressure aspect now,
Yeah.
how now can somebody manage that? You know, when you get
Mhm.
into, because I mean you're in a leadership position now, and that means there's even less room for error.
Oh, yes.
Because you know you
Oh,
are
yes.
leading a team, and in whatever position you are as well, you are also representing your workplace on that level.
Mhm.
So you are
Mhm.
you are part of the structure now where you need to perform, because if you
Yes.
don't, then a lot falls behind. So with
Yes.
all that pressure on you now, how can someone now
Mhm.
manage that
Right.
as best
Yes.
as
So,
possible?
so managing the pressure is the important thing. Managing the source of the pressure is also important because sometimes the pressure comes from you from above or it comes from the persons who are reporting into you. So understanding first and foremost, where is the pressure coming from?
Mhm.
Is the pressure a lack of clarity? So you're given a task, but you're not clear on it. And that brings a level of pressure and stress on you. If the pressure is that it is over your head, do you ask for support? So first and foremost is understanding where that pressure is coming from. Pressure is good, don't get me wrong. Pressure is good because for us as individuals, for people, it helps us to come out of complacency.
Mhm.
But what's not good for us is that inordinate amount of pressure, that inappropriate amount of pressure that causes us now to shy away, to shrink in our own seats, and to become disengaged. So first and foremost, understanding where that pressure is coming from and finding some mechanism now to modulate that pressure and deal with it.
Right. In all of this now too, because I mean the end goal of all of this is to just have better performance at the end of the day
Oh,
across the
yes.
board.
Mhm.
What are even some of other practical ways and stuff that generally not just leaders, but even team members as well, because it
Mhm.
takes a team effort to create this kind of environment.
It,
What are some
it
of the
certainly
practical
does.
approaches that we can take now to achieve that goal?
Yes. One of the first things I do, I talk to leaders. I would say to leaders, it may sound counterintuitive to you, but stop a little bit. Just take a pause and see what's happening in your environment, in your space. Because sometimes that it's when you stop, when you take that pause, you recognize what's happening. Because you talk to leaders now, and all they're talking about is scaling their business,
Mm,
getting that next deal, moving fast. And
mhm.
in moving fast, we recognize sometimes that the foundation wasn't laid properly. And so when you keep building on that foundation, it topples. So I
Right.
say to leaders, stop. I say to employees, make sure you understand the expectations from your leaders. Because if you're not clear on the expectations, you will go down the wrong path. So to
Right.
leaders, stop a little, pause, and to the employees, understand the expectations. And the two coming together must work together to get the results that you're looking for.
Right. So then this also navigates to as well to especially HR.
Yes.
And I honestly do believe that in many businesses, HR is most times overlooked as to how
Yeah.
important.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
You know, because they're really the core for
Mm-hmm.
everyone inside of there. They don't want to manage the productivity, the stress levels, the structure, and they have to sit and strategize all of that at the end of the day, you know.
Yes.
To any HR personnel who may be watching here right now and maybe struggling in that department, what are some of the ways that they could have better strategy moving forward when it comes to people in the workplace?
So for HR, I want each HR person to know that you are worthy. You are valuable. There is no organization that can function well without HR in whatever shape or form HR is in that organization. So it could be an HR of 1. It could be an HR of 5 persons. Whatever number, you are valuable and you are worthy to that organization. How are you going to establish that value? Understand your business first. So we take it for granted that you know HR because you must come knowing HR, but do you know the business? So the business you are in, can you speak the language of the business? And that's one of the things I say to my HR people all the time. It's good for you to know HR and you can talk about every HR concept, but do you know the organization that you're in? Do you understand the shifts in the organization? Do you understand the products that they make? Can you speak about that organization? Once you're able to do that and you can now marry what you understand with HR and the business, that's when you're making impact.
Always follow up on our creatives. We create that platform and that space because we believe that we have a responsibility as well. When we've got our creatives, we give them a place to shine. We give them a place where they can continually update us on what's going on with them. Well, Christine Samuel is one of our very creative personnel. She's been adding to the fabric of St. Lucia in big ways when it comes to the art and fashion and creation. And she's got a beautiful event that's curated and is coming up again where she's going to be, creating that space that highlights some of her work, but not just highlight some of her work, but in some of the most creative forms that you could think about. So we're looking forward to what we are in for, and that is coming up on the weekend as well, So let's take a look at what we're going to be in for. Here's Christine with us. Auntie, we're at it again. We're sitting by the river for Latisab.
For Latisab.
For Latisab River.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the venue for your next event.
Yes, it's happening
which is coming up on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Art and Fashion in Babono.
Right.
And the reason I chose here, I mean, look at this beautiful
This is so
place.
beautiful.
This is where I get a lot of my peace and inspiration as well. So the pieces I will be presenting is my art. And my fashion.
Your fashion.
Yes. So the art and the fashion will collaborate together. They will sink in together. So you can get anything that represented in the art, you get it on the fashion.
On the fashion.
Yes.
And we just had a little insight of some of those. Yes. So I don't know. If you listen, you don't have to take my word for it, but what we've seen, it will serve your purpose to come and be a part of that. And and apart from that too, I am in awe of the venue. The venue is so fitting.
Really beautiful. Yeah, it's a Creole park. And I was told that next year they'll be having jazz here. You understand? So there's upstairs and there's downstairs. I mean, a lot of tourists come here on a normal day when there's cruise ship.
Right.
So why not you and me enjoy the space as well?
Yes.
You understand? There's during Creole, they would, even during when the tourists come, they would do the bois demonstration, the furring demonstration. You understand? Wow. So it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And Babono is beautiful.
It's rich. The word is rich. It's rich.
Yes.
It's wealthy up in here.
Helen's Daughters is right here, so you can come to the farm right here and get your produce right here on the park.
Auntie, we need to do a complete a run through, There is so much beauty and history, and there's such richness in communities across St. Lucia. Babono, of course, being the first on my list. I don't know about you guys, but Babono, whenever I think of Babono, I say I want to live here as well.
It is a good place.
It's your new line you're launching. You're launching it in such a beautiful historical place.
Definitely.
But, we know what to come and we know what to come and expect. But, whenever I sit to speak with you, Auntie Christine, it is so much deeper than just, the things on display. Because everything you do, you are deliberate about ensuring that it's more than that.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
the mere fact is just curating the space to put this thing in.
Yeah, and I think to Maureen, I mean, people that know me, I don't wait for things to happen.
You make it
because if you
happen.
wait for things to happen, you won't go anywhere. I travel a lot. I'm following the progress of my brand. It might not be, it has to be world class no matter what I'm selling.
Yes.
But it represents who I am.
Absolutely.
It represents who
To the
I
core.
am. Nobody cannot do it for you. If you have the brand, you have to sell the brand in whatever way you can. I've done the fashion shows. I've done the runways, which is good. Remember last year I did export the runway. That was 10 years.
Yes.
But then Christy Creation is still on the runway.
Yes.
But in art and fashion.
In art and
let's say.
fashion. and this represents you. This
Yes,
represents
represent
your
me,
island. This
yes.
represents your community of
Definitely.
Babonneau. And you
Definitely.
found a way to put it together so
Yes.
cohesively.
And I
you
wanted
marry
the people,
them
I
well.
wanted the people of Babonneau to know me, to know who I am.
Yes.
And not just be sitting, on Hill 20.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I wanted to be part of, I wanted them to be part of my life. My
Even beyond
lifestyle.
that now, let's talk
Yeah.
about the fact that you get so many young people involved.
Yeah.
Because some of your models are going to be
Young
engaged and not, I mean, just being a part of that experience as a young St. Lucian